HDB prices are at an all-time high right now, but this latest news could change the game for older flats. So here are 3 things that you need to pay attention to. Number 1, the demand for older HDB flats and estates may be impacted in time to come. With SERS gone, people have the ability and the right to object to the en bloc process. So if we get an older HDB flat now, in the future, the remaining lease will be even lesser. Question is, the future buyers, will they be able to finance this flat easily? If not, will that impact the resellability of this flat in the future? Will it be easy to sell this flat in the future? But of course, the purpose of sharing this is to make sure that buyers are aware first of this situation before they make any decision. Number 2, lease decay is getting even more real now. Why? Because Singapore is still a relatively young country, so we haven't really seen any HDB estate or HDB flats that go until like 90 years old and then see that the government claim it back. But as we go 20-30 years into the future, that's when we will see a lot more estates, a lot more flats. The reality of the lease decay will start to kick in. But if I buy something 50 years old today, I stay in it for another 25 years, that's 75. The remaining lease is about 24 years left. So how likely is it that I can be able to sell it again in the future? 3, the supply surge is coming. Because of how the prices have been increasing in the last 2 to 3 years, the government is very concerned about this, and they have kept announcing, like for example, they are cutting short the time taken to complete the BTO projects. Like for example, projects that you can complete in 2 to 3 years, for example. Plus, they announced so many times that they're going to release 55,000 units in the next 3 years. What would that mean for the resale market? So what this means is that more choices for buyers to consider newer flats will steal the competition from those that have lesser and shorter leases. I think it's so important to understand all this clearly, because choosing the wrong property might end up getting stuck in the future. Yes, HDB is meant to be a shelter over our heads and not meant for quick flips or profiteering and all that, right? But that's the reason also that we want to make sure that we want to put ourselves in a safe situation. A situation where you don't see your value getting lower and lower, or you don't get stuck when you're trying to sell in the future.